All right, all right. Hello, guys. Thank you for joining us again. Just so you guys know, I kicked lads out of this morning's edition because we don't need anyone disturbing this absolutely objective conversation. If you hear any any laughter and some weird noises, just know that's lads being lads on the background. Okay. Um, have an amazing guest with us today. He's an Arsenal fan, been supporting Arsenal all his life. Ross, man. Welcome, welcome.
It's a pleasure to be here
Yeah, that's Ajax. Hey
to
guys,
talk
don't be
about.
fooled by the deep, sweet voice. Okay.
Oh, which of
He
the
can,
sweet food the matter?
he can,
The voice just.
he's a crazy fellow. Loves Arsenal like crazy, and he's out here discussing Arsenal with us today. All right.
Gunners for life till I die, till I go 6 feet under the ground.
All right. There you go. There you go. All right, so Ajax, thanks for joining in. We're going to be running this quickly. We wanted to. This is a special edition just for Arsenal, guys. After today, we'll do some other big clubs, have some other amazing folks joining as well. But we're running this through uh, our Arsenal super fan out of Indiana, the great state of Indiana. Is a super fan in Indiana, and we want to get some of his thoughts on board. So, Ajax, let's start from our transfer window. I guess that's the best place to start from. Arsenal transfer window. What are your thoughts? How do you think we did? Rate us over 10 and then tell me your thoughts about some of the players we got in as well.
Over 10, I would say um 9.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say 9 because 9 is basically excellent. So I would say that.
Absolutely.
The transfer windows wasn't for um to strengthen the team alone. It was also to create that depth and also in case of injuries. So that's what the transfer window was for. Aside from that, that's basically what it was for, and that made it a good transfer window for us.
Yeah, absolutely. You're correct. I mean, if you think about it, Saka got injured last week, right? If it was last season, we would all have been wondering if it was Sterling that would be starting on the right,
Mm.
right? But I mean, the transfer window sort of took care of all of that. We have debts, as you mentioned. We've got some new players in. What do you think? What do you expect from a Gyökeres, for instance? See him hitting 30 goals, 20.
Um, so unlike most Arsenal fans, and I know every other Arsenal fan will be like, my thought on this would not make sense to a lot of people, but I'm not a Eucharist person,
Okay.
and
That's what you get.
and the reason why I said so is very simple, right?
Yeah.
Um, I wouldn't say I remember the Arsenal days of for like before Ateta came in for like maybe 4 seasons during that period because it was we're in shambles then. It was basically the same condition Man U is going through right now. You understand?
Oh, no,
That's
no,
what we
there
were going through
was.
then.
We never got
No,
to
I'm just giving you an example of what I'm trying to you understand. So
you, you can say
but
this is where let's see, maybe not even Tottenham. Let's say I don't know, maybe Chelsea, where Chelsea are. Man
so
U is gone dead, so you
so
can't
so,
compare that period.
I enjoy the versatile of our forward plays.
Yeah,
Which is yes, we had the Gabriel Jesus, Saka, Martinelli. There were some times where our forward pros we couldn't get that creativity in that forward line, and you would see where Martinelli was switching with Gabriel Jesus, and Saka would try and go to the right. They try and mix it to just confuse the opposition till they create something. You understand? But now you're getting a rigid center forward. You understand? Whereby he cannot go beyond the midfield to challenge for balls. He can't go back beyond it. I love Gabriel Jesus, even not for the fact that he doesn't like to be fit. You would see him at right back defending, left back defending, center back if he has to defend and carry that ball forward and pushes it to Martinelli or Saka. They make that run in and he runs into the center and we get that goal. You understand? That was a Gabriel Jesus forward. You understand?
Yeah.
A Sesko forward, a Gyökeres forward is carry the ball, but not can't carry for too long.
Yeah.
You understand? He rather runs into it. And when you're running into, if you're playing good teams, for example, a Liverpool team, all they need to do is put a man mark on you. You understand? So that affects your mentality. And he's not still, maybe it's because he's new. Again, this is third match. I've noticed in the 2 games he has actually played, he had a problem with his response times towards the ball were kind of slow. You understand?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
the last game that we just played against Liverpool, there was a run Martinelli was making. Everybody, I blame Martinelli. Everybody blamed Martinelli. There was this run he made and he couldn't make that pass. But he was confused on was Djokovic going to be onside or offside if he made that pass in. This is someone that is not confident in making those kind of passes, Martinelli. You understand? So
Mhm.
to make that pass, he wasn't too sure if it was going to be on or not. I saw that when I watched the replay on that particular play.
Yeah.
So Yokori still needs maybe in the next 4 5 matches, 6 matches, they train more together, then we'll see something better. You understand? Then he's
Yeah.
able to run through with the attackers very well. But for now, I would say it's a good signing, but I would have preferred if I had gotten a Rodrigo instead, or we had gotten
Yeah. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So I mean, you're correct on a lot of the points. However, I like how you ended it. It's going to take time. The
Mm-hmm,
reason is this: the way Arsenal plays is the style you described before. They
mm,
spread the goals.
mm-hmm,
Everyone is involved, trying
mm-hmm,
to not create for one person.
mm-hmm.
So the boys are not used in my mind to playing with
That
a
one person
central
forward, yeah,
striker.
yeah, yeah.
Now, Gyökeres is a striker, a
Mm-hmm,
proper striker.
mm-hmm,
So if we have to be a bit more direct. So the Martinelli play you mentioned is a good example. A team that is used to playing direct plays that pass, even if he's
mm-hmm,
offside or not.
mm-hmm,
Just play it. It might be
mm-hmm,
onside. You never know. And he was Gyökeres was actually neck in neck with Konate.
mm-hmm,
And usually when a striker is neck in neck with Konate, Van Dijk drops a little bit back,
mm-hmm.
right? So play the pass, give him a chance.
So in that situation, if it
Yeah,
was Gabriel Jesus back then, right?
yeah.
You know what Jesus would do? He would cut in
He will pull wide.
because
Yeah,
he knows that no, he won't pull wide. He will cut
he
in
caught him.
because he knows that Martinelli's
He's going
always
to
goes far
go
left. You
go
understand?
left.
So once
Yeah,
he cuts in, he creates that vacuum for Martinelli to make that run. Because truth be told, I won't lie to you. The only thing I love about Martinelli is just two things. There's two things I love about Martinelli's play. One is space. I don't think
hmm
there's any left winger that has a faster pace than him, maybe Doku or so. You understand?
hmm.
Then the second one is his backtracking. He's one of the best left wingers when it
Oh
comes to
yes, he's
backtracking.
hardworking. You can't
You
take that
understand?
away from
His backtracking is good. You understand?
him. Yeah.
But when it comes to direct play against the player, he still lacks that confidence. You
I think
understand?
it's decision making.
You
It is
understand?
decision
So
making.
he
Yeah,
lacks the confidence to take on players. You understand? Because if it goes once, goes twice, and he sees that you put your leg on that ball, then he won't want to try it anymore. He will
yeah.
start to see if he can depend on his space back. So for
So
Gyökeres, on the
if
final note, Gyökeres, I believe that
yeah,
he can still do something. Maybe as time goes on, we have some good matches to come, so that will give him more room to be able to play better.
yes. If you look at, it's not just the Martinelli problem, even an Odegaard problem.
Mm,
Most of the front line in Arsenal, we play not to lose the ball. It's rigid, like you said.
mhm,
It's a mindset that has to change, in my opinion. So we need to go direct. Okay. So
mm,
once we're a bit more direct with Eucharist, right? We
mm,
now are understanding that once we are in transition, that's a different thing. When you're dominating the ball, you are not in transition. You are
mm,
trying to create. But once we get attacked and we win the ball back and we're in transition at a fast pace, there's no need to cut the ball back, go. Look for your striker and go direct. He's
So
making
so
those runs.
so this statement you just made, I know you're still going to mention, but that brings me to the next transfer signing that we did, which
Yeah,
is Eze.
easy. Yeah,
Eze is a ball carrying player.
exactly.
You understand? You saw that within the few minutes they
The
brought him
few
in.
minutes he was in the
You
game.
understand? He's the kind of player that likes to hold balls and makes those
Absolutely.
skills and creates. You get draws two
Exactly.
people to him. So you have a Eze coming in, which is another good signing. Why? Because um he can give you left, he can give you right, not too well, but he can give you right, and he
Can
can
give you the middle.
also carry the ball and hold the ball. He's not
Yeah,
afraid to hold the ball. He's
yeah.
not afraid to take on players. You
Mhm.
understand? So
Yeah,
that is giving you because a team that is not too a team that is very good would not want to just leave one player on him. They want to put two, and that creates more versatility
space
for our
for
players
the
to play
forward
through.
line.
You
Yeah.
understand? So if Saka gets back from injury, for example, and you have Eze, so this is where the problem is because Eze and Odegaard play the same style, but we have Zubimendi. Normally, it would have been Declan Rice playing that, right? To
Mhm.
play, I think this is at this point, which is going to be hard, and I'm not one to actually say so, which is this is the time where shuffling a Odegaard and resting him sometimes would have to start coming in. You
Yeah.
understand? So
So
that
so I
Eze
think.
can get that play.
Oh yes, I think um Eze is versatile. In a lot of the matches, I'm going to be honest with you, he's going to play
Mm,
from the left wing. He's not going
mhm,
to play Odegaard's position.
mm.
Martinelli is going to have to fight for that left wing. He's
Yeah,
going
but
to have to. He has a
you know,
fight on his hands.
they would this. I don't think Ateta would want to put in Eze for a full left wing. I don't think you want to risk that. From Ateta's play over the years, he doesn't like to be predictable when it comes to a player's position. The only person is looking like he's predictable with his Gyökeres because everybody feels Gyökeres can play centre forward. But I guarantee you, there will be a time when you start seeing Gyökeres changing positions between left and right at
Yeah,
some point.
sure. Eventually,
You understand?
eventually. Uh,
So,
yeah, when I say Eze is going to play from the left, I'm not saying he's going to hog the left wing.
mm,
A lot of times he's going to come in the middle,
mm,
right? He's going to switch positions. However, the one player that I see missing out again
mm,
is Martinelli. And the reason is
mm,
this: while Martinelli brings a lot of good things to the team,
mm.
backtracking, helping out with the defense, running with the ball and releasing the pressure, Eze also does that. Eze might not give us a lot more
That
in the depth.
pace. He may
Yes.
not give us that pace too, but you know what I'll do in those situations?
Mhm.
I'll bring in him Lewis Kelly.
Yeah.
So Lewis Kelly is very good on the left. He plays. So if Lewis Kelly, I can imagine what Lewis Kelly's partnership with Eze would look like
Eze
because
will look like. Yeah.
they're very good holding players. They know how to hold the
Yeah.
ball and play with the ball. So
Mhm.
imagine with them playing with the ball and they have the confidence of Gabriel at their back.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
Gabriel is good at backtracking.
And also a
So
rise that drops deep
you
to
get
protect them.
so
Yeah.
so that left will be very good if you can. Calaferi does the same thing, but Calaferi is more of a
It
I
goes
see ball,
overlapping.
I shoot. You get. He
Yeah.
likes
It
to.
goes
He
overlapping.
plays like what's his name? Ben White on
Yeah.
the right. You understand?
Yeah.
Whereby they want to go in and over. Unlike Timber, Timber is more direct. Is like Skelly, where they want to dribble you in and take that shot if they see the chance to. You
Yeah.
understand? Do some dazzle and that. They don't like to
So
do those in-house run.
yeah.
Um, it brings me
So
to Madueke too. Now, people talk about Madueke. Madueke was everybody was lamenting. People were crying. Why Madueke? Why Madueke? And this the last three matches that Madueke has played has proved my point why Madueke was not a bad depth signing.
absolutely. I didn't think so.
Madueke is
I
a
thought it was a
good
good signing.
ball holder when it
Mhm.
comes to dribble. He doesn't. He may not be very good at carrying ball, but he doesn't. He's not afraid to take on anybody. You understand? That's one thing I like Madueke for. He's not afraid to take on anybody. If you watch him with Chelsea, and that's why I said I watched some games with Chelsea and I saw the way he takes on players. No, you may be the best left back or right back. If it's to play, it would give you. So I tell people this when I watch a player, most people look at forward players and they rate them on GAs alone.
Mhm.
I don't rate forward players on GAs alone.
No, there's
I
more
rate
to there's more to the game than that.
I rate my forward players on availability, form, and what are you doing to help that team forward. So you may be the third assist or second assist. Third or second assist, I mean, is you give the
The
first
assist
pass
before the
that
assist.
you understand.
Mhm.
Madueke did a lot of that, but
Absolutely.
nobody saw it. You understand?
Yeah,
But
because
everybody is looking at
the final balls
you
were not
understand,
coming
is
in.
that's what you get. They want to see the final balls more than okay, yes. But he did all that, and it showed in his game against Liverpool. You get he wasn't afraid to run at their defense. He wasn't afraid to come in. He was ready to go against them. So I wonder, and he's always fit. So Madueke signing is not even fair. It's a good signing.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
understand? But we on the outside, the reason why we don't want, because we don't like the old Chelsea reject idea stuff. You get,
Absolutely.
it was looking like it was like
Well, I'm just glad. I'm
pass
just
me
glad
that
we
bro.
didn't get Jackson in addition.
You understand?
Because
And
if
and
if
see,
if
see,
Havertz got injured last week, at the time
mm,
beat for Jackson.
no, but so look at this, right? Look at this. I noticed one thing. People said, um, for example, when we got Jorginho, right?
Yeah,
What was Jorginho there for? There are some players that you don't buy to start in your team, but you buy
absolutely.
for depth.
Mhm.
We bought Norgard
Yeah, that's depth.
for depth.
Yeah.
You understand? We bought
Kapi,
Musquera and
Kapi,
Cape.
Mosquera, Nogard,
You get
Madueke. Those are
for
four
depth,
players that will give us depth. Yeah.
with Kepa. They're
Yes.
all for
With Kepa.
depth. They're
Oh,
depth.
and in addition, let me quote you a little
Mm.
bit. In addition, we resigned. I think Trossard resigning was
Yeah,
for
stayed
depth
back.
as
Yeah.
well.
Yes, Trossard stayed back.
We have Martinelli for depth. If you
You
look at
understand?
it in terms of the
So
starting lineup.
so if you look at the depth, and look at this season, I look at it with our play. Last season we were unfortunate,
Yeah.
and people were going to say, "Oh, you want to come with your injury story and all that." The same Liverpool that won the league last season, when they had the injury crisis, where three of their forwards were struggling with injuries, they didn't even make top four.
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
didn't make top four. You understand? We
Yeah.
had Saka out for 4 months. We had Havertz out for 4 months. We had Odegaard out
Odegaard
for two
out.
months.
Yeah.
Martinelli out for 2 months.
Yeah.
And you said you're expecting not. I was arguing an argument with a friend recently, and I said, go look through the draws we had. We had 12 draws last season. Only 4 of those draws did we concede 2 goals. So meaning that we scored 2 goals back, even though we didn't have enough people, forward players to get the goals in. You understand?
Mhm.
Every other draw was 1-0, 0-0 because, like I said, Saka was out, Martinelli had problem, Odegaard had problem.
And we would have been able to turn about
Gabriel
four or
Jesus
five
was,
of those into
you get,
wins. We had those.
Gabriel Jesus was out for the whole season. Alves
Yeah.
was out for 4 months. So who did they had to convert a midfielder, Mourinho, to start scoring goals?
Yeah.
How many teams can do that? You understand? So these are things that when people come for me and tell me, "Oh, you're giving it," it's not excuse. It's just what you're seeing.
At this point,
Currently,
with what you are saying, I'm just glad Lads is not on this call because he would have been making himself into a nuisance. Let's go into let's talk a little bit about our UCL um the league, the table phase.
there's nothing to talk about there.
You think we're going to win that easy?
The only thing now is what position are we coming in from
Yeah.
the
So
first
what position
between
do you
one to
think?
eight.
Yes, 1 to 8.
1 to 8, I'm seeing us third or fourth. The
So how
reason
many
why I
of these
said
games do you think we'll lose? Bayern.
we're not losing any. We're
Oh, so
probably
if we
going
don't
to
lose any, then we can't be third.
it's probably going to be it's going to be 2 draws, and that's losing 2 points. That's why I said so.
So you see us getting 2 draws at least.
If you name all the eight matches, and I'll tell you
Yes, I
what
can name
what
I
I
can name
predict.
the 8 matches.
I'm
We're going
listening.
to play starting with Athletic Club. That's the game.
Athletic Bilbao was only Nico Williams and I think 2 other players that
No,
are
this is not
spectacular.
Bilbao. This is Athletic Club.
Oh, sorry, I even thought it was Bilbao this
No,
one.
it's
My
not
bad.
Bilbao. It's Athletic Club.
So Athletic Club is not. If we start our starting 11, I don't think it will be a problem. That's it.
Okay,
That's a
then
3 point.
we go to Olympiacos,
Olympiacos, you already know.
Atletico Madrid,
Atletico Madrid.
Maybe a
I
draw.
want to see that match. It's not a draw.
It's going to be
It could be a draw
it's going to be an around match.
if I have injury problems. But like I said, you're looking at the team with the best defense in the world currently.
Yeah.
Paper, right? Paper to paper,
Mhm.
face to face, has a better defense than Arsenal.
Yeah.
You
Then
understand?
Slavia Praha.
Now you already know.
Okay.
Three
Bayern.
points.
We're playing Bayern away.
So Bayern Munich may be a draw. If I don't win, it's probably going to be a draw. It's win or draw.
Okay. Club Brugge.
Coverage a win.
Okay. So yeah, that's it basically. And then Inter.
Inter is going to be a win.
And then some weird club, those kind of clubs that people play in Europa League and Conference, Kairat, something, something. We
It's
were not
going
used to playing clubs like
Man U
that.
and Chelsea will be able to explain better on tactics
Explain
to use
better to
against
us
teams like that. Yeah.
where those clubs come from. They'll be
So,
able
but
to explain
yeah,
better
so
where
Champions
clubs.
League currently, um, that's my only prediction. Like coming out on top, definitely we're going to make direct qualifications. That one is guaranteed. You understand? Because when I saw the draw, because I watching it live, I was like, yes, this is a good one. In this situation, Ateta will not have excuse to try a lot of players out. You get it doesn't have to use a starting
Come on,
11.
don't burn out our players, especially
Yeah,
against Kairat, something, something.
he won't have
No,
an
don't mind you that
excuse.
will be playing Bruno Fernandez against Grimsby, Kairat, all these things. Play
Yeah,
Nwaneri
because
and the other guy.
we have a lucky September
Yeah,
because our EFL match is against
yeah,
something vape. I saw the thing. I just saw it. So it's against a team where I don't expect any of the boys to start.
yeah.
Any of our starting 11 to start. That's a team where Max Doan is allowed to start. One Eric should start. Skelly self should start if he doesn't get enough gameplay before that match.
Absolutely.
Then the two center backs can start. You can even start one youth player with a center, one of the second sector backs. You understand? Just
I mean,
to
even start Musquera and Nkapi in center
no,
back.
no, no. You may not want to do that because it doesn't. We want to put the two. Don't forget those two guys are backups.
Yeah,
Currently,
but at least start
Saliba will
one
be
of them.
yes, so it's
With the
going to
youth
start one
team
of
there.
them with a youth team defender. You understand? So just so that they
If
can.
Evan did not act really and live for United, it would have been good opportunity for him to get some
He's
games.
currently regretting that decision
He's
right now.
currently regretting and
But
with other achievement.
look at last season, right? We brought in what's this guy's name? Is it Neto as the
Yeah,
second choice keeper?
as a second choice keeper.
You know, Neto did just came to collect salary and leave. He didn't
Yeah,
play
I
any
wonder why
match.
Ateta does that.
No, he didn't play any
Wow.
match because the youth keeper was spectacular.
Oh yes. That's true. The youth keeper was
Yes,
really
he
good.
did good. So Raya didn't even need to keep for any of those matches.
Yeah, all the
He
cup
had to
matches.
use the you get. So we'll be good with the cup matches. The only thing now is okay. My prayer is the God of injury shouldn't look at our side this season. That's just my only prayer.
Okay, so
Is
on that note, because we're rounding up in about 6 minutes, what are your expectations for the season?
for the season.
Injury free. Knock on wood, Saka gets back, Havertz get back, and there's no more injuries. And Jesus,
Injury free, guaranteed two trophies.
which one and which one?
A Premier League and either a Champions League or FA Cup.
Absolutely. I'm going to co-sign that.
No,
I'm
because
going to
let's be frank. I know Liverpool can't. People are saying, "No, Liverpool. Yes, they are going to be there. They are." This season would shock them because they have no good depth. That's one
yeah.
thing Liverpool doesn't have,
I
and
don't see them retaining the league too either.
they
So
are bringing in Isak as the savior of forward. Yes, Isak is Premiership proven. Is this. But I guarantee you, Liverpool will shake. Van Dijk and Konate's partnership is getting weak because Van Dijk is getting tired. You understand?
yeah.
Semenyo proved that right already. You understand? So
And I thought if Eze had started, Eze would have proven that again as
Yeah, it
well.
would have brought in
If
Conan.
you
It
look
would
at
have made
Eze,
Van
Eze
Dijk
and
stand up more.
Semenyo actually have almost identical
Hmm.
style of
Hmm.
play.
And even Bournemouth, Semenyo was the only good forward that was really pushing it, and all their backlines were trash. So
Yeah,
Liverpool were able to play us. You see, when what's his name, Zubmendi fouled in that position, you know what I said? I just said the goal
yeah,
because I knew when I saw Subas like grab that ball, I don't know, because sometimes Raya sometimes he can do some very dumb moves. That ball is so far away, you don't need to go all the way to one side.
yeah. I was wondering why it was standing. You would have been able to see the ball from a mile away.
And
So why did you have to go to the plus you are a short goalie? I was saying that on our
you
last
stay in the
program.
middle.
You are a short
So
goalie. A
he
taller goalie would have a chance maybe to get to it. But a
because
short goalie
his
has to
fingertip touched the ball.
yeah,
So imagine if he had an extra step. That's a
yeah,
save.
yeah,
Raya has saved way worse balls than that.
yeah. There was no
Because
need to go
but
to
he
the
does
extreme.
he, like I said, he will give you some games where you'll be like, are you really sure you're the best keeper in the league, in the world?
Yeah,
Because currently he's top three in the world when it comes to goalkeepers. So yeah.
absolutely. I can't you can't get an argument from me on that.
Yeah.
Even in Premiership, he's won the Golden Gloves twice consecutively.
No, he's the best in the Premiership. No, that
Yes, he's
except
the best.
for the only
Best in
keeper that comes close is Onana. That's the only keeper I feel like. Onana, Onana is world class. That's a world class. Because Onana himself had already said the statement that this was someone that made the final with Inter Milan and won a cup.
Yeah,
All of a sudden now he's trash. He's not trash. He's a good and I feel sad on a like on just to round up for my own
yeah.
part. I know I'm not meant to say it because I'm meant to focus on Arsenal's game, but to any Manchester United fan out there, either in UK listening to this, I think you guys need to take a placard and go out there to fight for Onana because you have one of the best keepers in the world,
I agree. Absolutely.
and
That
he
is
needs
one
to
thing we can
start.
agree on.
We need the flair of the game. We need the comedy of the game. So we can't just take our comedy from him.
Absolutely. Thank you.
My pleasure.
One more applause for our amazing special guests.
It's a
You
pleasure.
ended out on a very perfect note. I agree. Onana is one of the best in Premiership and should continue to keep for United.
Yes.
He's been unfairly treated, in my
No,
opinion.
it's not. It's not. It's so
Absolutely.
sad. It's sad.
And
It's sad.
back to Arsenal.
Mm.
Knock on wood, no injuries, and our coach stops to overthink games.
Mm.
We are the best team in the league, in my opinion, and we should play like that.
The
We
toughest
should
team in
go
the league.
out. What?
Toughest team.
Yeah.
Toughest league in the whole world.
Yes. We should go
Because
out and play like
if
that.
Florence Wirtz, if Florence, what's his name from Wirtz for Liverpool,
Yes.
is still struggling to get form.
Exactly.
Third game. So
That shows you how tough the league is. However, we have probably the best team in that league. We should go out and play like that, knowing with that swagger that we are the best. There's no need to hold back, attack and destroy teams. That's
yeah,
what we need.
we already proved it. If teams can stop sitting back,
Yeah.
because a lot of teams last season sat back to play Arsenal,
No,
and
they
that
will
was
still
really
continue to do that against us.
it was
That's the only
annoying.
way you have a chance against us.
It's
Even
very
in
annoying.
they will continue to do that. However, we need to play with that swagger. Teams sat back against Man City for many years, and City found a way to win. And it comes from being direct. Okay, direct balls into the box, crashing the box, and all that. And KDB
Don't
was
worry.
absolutely good at doing that.
This isn't the season. Don't worry. This isn't the
Absolutely. All
season.
right.
It's a
Thank you so
pleasure. Thank you so
much.
much.
Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you. Hey guys, check this out on check it out on TNT Sports on YouTube. The full upload will be on in a few hours. Also on TikTok, TNT Sports as well. Thank you for joining us. Please follow, subscribe, and enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you,
Thank
Ajagz.
you.
Bye.